Gemini, thank you for being here. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, I'm very grateful to have you here, Gemini. This will be a past, present, and future reading for you, Gemini. We are going to be delving into what could have been happening in the past between you and an individual here. We are going to be delving into what is currently happening between you and somebody in your environment. Then we're going to be taking a peek at what is to come and what you can expect, what the outcome will be for a situation that you could be involved in at this time. Please be reminded that this is a general message, Gemini, so not every message will be for you. Only take the messages that resonate for you. Gemini, please like, share, and subscribe if you feel drawn to do so. It is very much appreciated. Let us take a look. Spirit, please, past, present, and future for the sign of Gemini. Please give me clear and concise messages for the sign of Gemini. Please guide and protect me as I channel the messages that Gemini needs at this time. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see, messages for Gemini. What does Gemini need to know at this time? Tell me about past, present, and future for the sign of Gemini, please, Spirit. Thank you. Two more shuffles. Messages for the sign of Gemini. A white car could be significant. I've just seen 3 white cars drive past me. High Priestess. You could drive a white car, or someone could in this that you're dealing with here. Side note. High Priestess, 7 of Wands. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Hermit card. We've also got the Queen of Swords. Page of Wands is here. The Ace of Cups. 5 of Swords here. 8 of Pentacles. I feel like here, Gemini, you're rising above something. I get an energy of you being very spiritually aligned at this time, and definitely thinking a lot about yourself and what is going to be making you happy at this time, okay? Some of you Geminis could be dealing with a Leo. We have Taurus energy. We've got another Gemini, okay? Could be dealing with another Gemini. We've also got Pisces here and fire energy, okay? Could be Earth, could be any sign, but those are what's jumping out at me. Also Virgo, if I didn't say Virgo. Gemini, in the past, there was an opportunity for you to have a really happy situation with somebody here with the 10 of Cups. Some of you could have shared a family with this person, but at one point there was a lot of family, happiness, unity that was between you and another person. You could have felt like you had kind of, you know, walked into a time that maybe it was kind of like hard to believe, like it was disbelief that you were so happy in a situation, okay? I feel like you could have had a really passionate beginning with somebody at first, and something was really, you had a lot of drive in order to make this work, whatever this was, in a connection that you had with somebody. If you're dealing with a Taurus, please check out the Taurus reading, because I'm getting a similar energy as I did in the Taurus reading. You could have dealt with a Pisces or a fire sign, okay? I feel like there was something that was hidden that you couldn't quite put your finger on. You could have tried to kind of break somebody's walls in order to get to some sort of deeper level with somebody. On the surface, I feel like you had quite a happy connection with somebody, but there was, I'm seeing an onion, and you know how onions have layers, like layers and layers. I feel like there was layers to a person, and you couldn't quite get to the layer in the middle. Okay, somebody could have become very defensive with you. Somebody could have been very quiet or very reserved with you. Almost like you could have felt like somebody was hiding something from you in the past. Okay, something changed in a dynamic that you had with somebody. Somebody became really cold and detached in the past here, Gemini, with you. Again, there's an energy of you kind of having roots with somebody. Somebody here could have been hiding some sort of finances that they didn't want you to know about. Somebody here could have been very much in an energy of keeping to self, keeping something to self, something tangible that they weren't willing to share with you. That's a really specific message. There was something about finances or stability, possibly business. You know, this person could have owned multiple businesses or assets that they didn't want to share with a connection or a commitment. And you did have a 10 of Cups situation. You could have had a family with this person. So it was kind of like the environment where, you know, you would have expected somebody to be quite forthcoming with what they had going on, but somebody was hiding something. And I feel like this possibly could have been exposed to you. Some of you could have went to do some sort of research on this person. You could have looked online, looked through accounts, you know, records of some kind to find out what this is. And I feel like you uncovered something in your findings here. I definitely feel like you uncovered something. I feel like it became a situation where you saw somebody as being quite selfish for hiding this, whatever this is from you here. What was this? This person, yeah, you gained clarity that somebody had assets. Okay, I'm getting possibly a second home or something. There was something of ownership that this person had, stability that they weren't bringing to the connection or weren't forthcoming about. Okay, for some of you, this person could have had another situation going on, but I'm just getting mainly that this person was hiding assets, hiding resources from the connection or from you that they didn't want you to know about for whatever reason. For some of you, this person could have been taking care of a family as well. They could have had another family somewhere else while they were involved with you, because we've got a 10 of Cups situation here, which I believe this is you here, Gemini, that you had with this person. But we also have behind that High Priestess with that King of Swords, that Gemini, Libra and Aquarius energy who you could have been dealing with. There's a 10 of Pentacles, so they could have been in a relationship for simply stability, or they could have had some sort of commitment that they were paying into. Could have been an ex-spouse, because the King of Swords is also a spouse. Okay, this could have been somebody who they were married to, but they were upkeeping some sort of other situation, or they had hidden resources, hidden monies that were being put elsewhere outside of the connection pot that you both shared with each other. I hope that makes sense. Coming to the present now, I feel like you're walking away from somebody, or you are contemplating this at the very least. I feel like maybe you fed a lot into this situation. You could have waited for something here. You could have waited for somebody to kind of be fair to you, be balanced with you. And I feel like this may have been a situation where maybe you're at a loss as to how long am I going to wait for somebody to be forthcoming. Again, I feel like you did find out something with that Ace of Swords and the Sun card. Something has become clear to you about an individual, and now it's almost like you're in an energy of going back and forth as to maybe, is this for me? Like, maybe, do I really want to be attached to this? Do I really want to give my time and energy here with the Seven of Pentacles to somebody who may be spreading themselves out or giving in another situation here? You could have found out that this person had another person, because we do have the Lovers card here as well. This is Gemini energy. I feel like this person had a choice here, and there could well have been somebody else behind the scenes that could have been, they could have been providing for, paying for, okay? And I feel like emotionally you're starting to withdraw. Whether you realize this or not, I feel like this waiting period, this waiting to see what happens, or this contemplation period that you may be sitting in at this time, Gemini, is kind of causing you to reflect and detach emotionally from a situation. And I feel like you're putting yourself in an energy with the Hermit energy here and the Queen of Swords, masculine or feminine, doesn't matter, that, you know what, maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I need to speak up for myself, okay? Maybe I need to set some boundaries. I'm looking at something from a different perspective now. This person has kind of taught me through their secrecy that maybe this is not what I want. Indirectly, they've taught you this, okay? You're making a judgment call as to whether you want to walk away from a situation. Again, there's that 10 of Cups energy with the Emperor. This could have been a father figure. This could be somebody who you have children with, or they have children. Again, I'm getting business boss type person, somebody who could own assets, okay, with the Emperor energy. And with the Judgment card, this is you making a decision over what it is that you want to continue investing in, or what you want to withdraw your energy from. We've got Scorpio energy as well here, okay? There's a decision that you're making, and I feel like your feelings are exiting the building, so it's kind of paving the way for some sort of clarity on whether it is that you want to stay within this or you want to leave, okay, with the 8 of Cups there as well. I keep saying present energy for the future energy. This could be moving into the present now, okay? This could be all conjoined and what is to come, okay? I feel like you're going to be leaving something out in the cold, and I feel like ultimately you're going to be working on yourself. Okay, with the Empress and the Sun card, I feel like you're going to be really good in your own independent energy. I feel like you are detaching from something at this time here, Gemini. And with that Empress and the Sun card, I feel like you're going to be more at ease, happier for it. Maybe you didn't realize that maybe your idea of happiness that you shared with this person could have been kind of ruined or kind of soiled by what you found out about this person. I feel like this person ruined something in you about how you view the 10 of Cups, okay? And I feel like that has changed a lot and shifted in this contemplation period with the Seven of Pentacles, to kind of wait for somebody to kind of be fair to you. You shouldn't have to wait for fair. You shouldn't have to wait for reciprocation. That is something that should naturally come if a person respects you enough. And if they don't give you that, then it means, quite frankly, they don't respect you enough to reciprocate in that way. And I feel like this is the realization that you're having. And you're realizing that actually I can kind of grow by myself. I can rest assured that I'm going to have a lot of happiness and growth by myself. And I feel like you're okay with leaving something out in the cold. This person does feel your loss, or will feel your loss here coming up in the future. And they could attempt to come in to offer you something a bit more stable than what they've been offering you, or give you more of the piece of pie. And I don't know why I've said it in that way, because I do feel like this person has invested in you somewhat, but I also feel like this person's energy is divided. Empress and the Sun. Justice. You shouldn't have to wait for something that should just be a given. Integrity, fairness, being treated with respect. And this is what this is about. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra. This is what this is about. You are embarking on your own justice, and you will be, by working on self here. Knight of Wands, Magician, Devil card. This person will kind of be still caught up on feelings that you shared, because, you know, there's 10 of Cups here, so there is love here. I do see love here, but this person has divided loyalties in another situation. And again, there's this back and forth energy of this person possibly being in and out with you, or inconsistent in some way. Their energy, their time, their resources are not all in one place with you. And I feel like you're realizing that, is the juice worth the squeeze? Am I really happy? Is this really my 10 of Cups here? And quite frankly, I feel like you're reevaluating this person, and maybe you want to manifest something else. Okay, maybe it is that you just want to walk in this happy energy, be by yourself for a while with the Hermit card, and reevaluate what it is that you want to go towards now. The Tower. This is going to be a shock to this person, because I feel like there's an element of complacency here that you shared with an individual. Could be a Scorpio here. There's a Tower that this person is going to be experiencing through you walking in your energy of your independence, your happiness, putting yourself first, knowing your value. Because I feel like to some extent you became complacent to a situation where you kind of waited for something to change, waited for somebody to be fair with you, waited for somebody to be balanced with you. And I feel like that has run its course now, to the point where, you know, this person has become complacent on you being there, waiting on them. And when you wait on somebody, they don't make the changes that are required to be made, especially if you are in a commitment or a partnership with an individual. Waiting is the worst thing that you could do, and you live and you learn. Waiting is the least thing that you should be doing in that kind of situation, especially when somebody is not invested wholeheartedly in one situation, because it kind of is like you give them the leeway to kind of still behave in the way that they're behaving, still give to that situation, give to this situation. It's like you're giving them the go-ahead to breadcrumb. You're giving them the go-ahead to spread themselves out, because you're allowing it to happen. I feel like I'm talking to a Gemini here, where you're removing yourself from the equation. And as a result of that, this person wants to offer you more. And this is what happens, okay? Withdrawing your energy where somebody isn't being fair to you with the Justice card, okay, is a Tower for them, because they're so used to you being there, hanging on their every word, waiting for them, you know, being okay with the situation. Your actions of staying and waiting for something to change, for somebody to be fair to you, is kind of like showing them that you're okay with it. This person will try to apologize to you as you walk away, but I feel like by which point it's just going to be too late. There's an apology here, but it's you know, I feel like it's too little too late, because I feel like you could have waited a considerable amount of time for this person to kind of shed some light on some things that they had going on, and they didn't. They could have made you find out through other means. And I just feel like there's a mistrust here and a lack of loyalty. And, you know, you will continue to prevail, because I do feel like you are hurt from a situation. Okay? Somebody has betrayed you in a roundabout sort of way, but it's almost like omitting what they should have told you. Omitting is still a lie. And that's what I feel like you're learning here, Gemini. Gemini, that is what I have for you. If you like how I read, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. But until next time, Gemini, I will see you soon. You take care. Mwah. Bye.